Former Truth and Reconciliation Commissioner Advocate Yasmin Sooka will testify at the TRC hearings later on this morning in Johannesburg. The hearings are led by former Constitutional Court Judge Justice Sisi Khampepe. Let's now cross to SABC News reporter on the story, Ntlantla Kgatlana. Ntlantla, yesterday, again, an incredibly interesting day, and still more coming this morning as well. Perhaps maybe start by giving us a bit of a glimpse into what was said yesterday.
Well, thank you so much indeed. Coming to you right here from Saibono here in Newtown, Johannesburg, where the TRC cases inquiry is taking place. Since it started, there was a bit of delays last year, but pushing the commission has started its work finally. This is after a couple of recusal applications that were put forward for the recusal, firstly, of the evidence leader, then later on it would be the recusal of the chairperson of the commission. Thus far, like you already alluded to, there's going to be a third witness. The first two was Lukanyo Galata, the son of Fort Galata, the Craddock Four. We also heard testimony or evidence from Minister on Thursday, Minister Simelane, they're speaking about how this has affected them as a family and how, as families and victims, the challenges that they met. I mean, like you already said there, Lukanyo spoke yesterday and not mincing his words, pointing at fingers last week Friday when he started his commission, saying that somebody must be held accountable. Somebody was responsible for the TRC commission recommendations that were submitted in 2003, saying that former President Mbeki is the one who received those volumes that were submitted, saying that there was political interference. They were not taken serious. They were taken for granted, saying that they feel betrayed. Also taking it further, saying that it's funny how in this democratic dispensation, in this democratic dispensation, you find a situation where by those activists that played a role in terms of liberating the country are treated. But just in 2 minutes, I'm just going to bring the spokesperson of the commission. Thank you so much for your time. The delays are done, but we know that the work of the commission, it's too much. You're supposed to end in May. But we know that the delays are still coming. No evidence. We had the evidence leader there, raising concerns about that. It seems like it's not going to be easy.
The commissioners of the TRC cases inquiry have given themselves 90 days to conclude all oral evidence. And we're looking at the schedule. And obviously, we had a slow start because we're looking at the Galata group as evidence or to give testimony first. And it is going a bit slow. And as you have said, and as our chief evidence leader has said on record, that of all the 3.3 notices and all the requests for information that we have issued, we have collected around 20% of that from ministers, from former police generals, from former ministers of justice, from NPA heads and all of that. And so we need to look at the schedule because the commissioners know and understand the delays that we've had. Now we finally started our hearings and they have given themselves 90 days to do it, but obviously we will continue to assess.
90 days, a lot of South Africans are waiting to hear former President Thabo Mbeki if he would come. Former President Jacob Zuma also heard that, a call for the commission to exercise its power by subpoenaing people to force them to come before the commission. Do you think you guys will win? I mean, 90 days is not really too much.
We're giving ourselves 90 days, but we understand that we have the power to subpoena anyone. But the commissioners have indicated that that should be a last resort. We want willing participants in this entire process. We want people who want to volunteer information to us. But obviously, if you, as you have said earlier, we've seen the delays, we've seen the influential people not cooperating with us. And obviously, it is a last resort, but not one that the commissioners would ignore. We would obviously want to exercise that to get to the bottom of it. We have been waiting for more than 6 months for this opportunity to hear evidence. We have been working hard to collect as much documentary evidence as we could. And as the evidence leader has said, it's a failure, but we will try.
Thank you so much. That was Lionel Adendo, the spokesperson of the TRC Cases Inquiry, here speaking to us about, one of the challenges, saying that others have submitted what the Commission has requested, but they still face challenges. I mean, this is not a new thing. Since it started, the Commission did raise concern with regards to it, people coming forward, being able to assist it to do its work.